Access your inner power and say goodbye to doubt and uncertainty in this sequence designed by Elena Brower. Sit in a simple cross-legged position, resting your hands on your heart. Observe the qualities of your heart. Does it feel open or contracted, warm or cool? Take 5 long, conscious breaths, bringing your palms together in Anjali Mudra. With your mind clear, come to standing. Inhale, raise your arms overhead for Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift to a flat back. Place your hands on the floor and step or float back to plank. Exhale, lower down or hover in chaturanga. Inhale, melt your heart forward in low cobra or lift to upward facing dog. Exhale, press your thighs back to downward dog. Claw your finger pads against the floor. Lift your hip creases skyward and draw your inner thighs back. Bend your knees, rest your gaze between your hands and step or float your feet to the hands. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, lower. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms out and lift them up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, step or float your feet back and lower to the floor or hold chaturanga. Inhale, lift to cobra or upward dog, broaden your chest. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Again, claw the floor with your fingertips to tone and activate the power in your arms. Keep your arms straight and invite your next inhalation into your heart. Exhale, soften your shoulder blades toward your heart and extend from your heart to your hands. Breathe in deeply, lift your knees and reach your sitting bones skyward. Keep your arms strong and your heart soft. Step your right foot forward and lift your torso and arms for a high lunge. Straighten your left leg. Ground down through both feet, wake up the power in your legs. Lift your left thigh bone up and lengthen your tailbone down as you bend your right knee more deeply. Lift your abdomen and feel your inner body opening to that strength. Place your hands on the floor on either side of your right foot and step back to down dog. Bring your left foot forward and lift your arms and torso up for the lunge on the second side. Press your right leg back and root down through both feet. Stack your left knee above your ankle. Hug both thighs in toward your pelvis and lengthen your tailbone down. Now draw up through your abdomen and let your inner body brighten in the lunge. Place both hands on the floor and step back to down dog. Step your right foot forward for Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Turn your left heel down and straighten your front leg. Take your right hand to a block or to the floor outside of your right foot. Bring your left hand to your waist. Circulate your breath as you hug your feet toward one another and energetically widen your inner legs from your heels all the way up into your seat. Lengthen your tailbone down and move your left shoulder blade in toward the back of your heart as you reach your left arm high. Breathe toward your chest to create space across your chest and belly. Release your left hand to the floor and step back to down dog. Step your left foot forward for triangle pose on the second side. Spin your right heel to the floor and straighten your left leg. Place your left hand on a block or to the outside of your foot and bring your right hand to your waist. Pause for a moment to receive the breath fully. Then expand out through your inner thighs as you hug your feet in toward one another. Draw your tailbone down as you lift your right arm up. Root your right shoulder blade more firmly in toward the back of your heart as you reach your arms skyward. Then lower your right hand to the floor and step back to down dog. Inhale, bring your shoulders above your hands and lower to the floor for Shalabhasana, Locust pose. Lie on your stomach, interlace your hands behind you, and point your toes. Lengthen the sides of your waist and lift your arm bones up and back. On an exhalation, lift your head and chest. Press your feet down, keep your legs firm. From your pelvis, expand outward through your limbs, creating spaciousness inside your chest and heart. Soften your face and heart to receive that expansiveness and notice a sense of ease in your brain. Release and lower your chest to the floor. Place your hands beneath your shoulders and press back to down dog. Step your right foot forward and turn your left heel down for Baddha Parshva Konasana, bound side angle pose. Bring your right fingertips to the floor inside your front foot and take your left hand to your left waist. Grasp the back of your right ankle with your right hand to bring your right shoulder beneath your right thigh. From here, wrap your right hand up and behind your back. After your next full breath, reach your left arm up and back behind your torso. Take hold of your left hand with your right. If this is too much of a stretch, release your right hand back to the floor and rest your left hand on your low back. Notice the intensity of your sensations as you open your chest and belly and smooth your breath. Find spaciousness inside. Release your hands slowly and place them on the floor. Step back to down dog. Step your left foot forward. Turn your right heel down for the second side of bound side angle pose. Place your left fingertips on the floor inside your left foot and take your right hand to your waist. Grasp the back of your left ankle with your left hand and move your left shoulder beneath your left thigh. Wrap your left hand up and behind your back. Inhale, reach your right arm up and back behind you. Clasp your right hand with your left or release your left hand back to the floor and your right hand to your low back. Now tap into your inner power by taking a few long, slow, patient breaths as you open your chest to the sky. Soften your eyes and the muscles of your face. Slowly release your hands and place them on the floor. Step back to down dog. Step your right foot forward, turn your left heel down for Parsvottanasana, intense side stretch. Both frontal hip points should face the short end of your mat. Place your fingertips on either side of your right foot and straighten your right leg. Inhale, broaden the back of your chest and belly with your breath. Widen your upper left leg, move your outer right hip back, and root down from your pelvis through both feet. Exhale, melt your heart toward your right leg. Feel the sides of your waist opening as your spine releases over your right leg. Allow your breath to open, expand, and circulate through your body. You'll move toward Parivrtta Trikonasana, Revolved triangle pose. Take your right hand to your hip and place your left hand onto a block or the floor on the little toe side of your front foot. Settle into your breath and connect to the witness inside, the observer. Root down through both feet and hug your shins in toward the midline. Breathe deeply into the backs of your lungs, and as you exhale, move your right shoulder blade inward toward your heart. Exhale, twist from the left side of your belly toward the right. Lift your right arm high. Feel the opening as you turn your belly, chest, and head toward the sky. Bring your right hand to the floor, unwind your twist, and step back to down dog for a few steadying breaths. Step your left foot forward and spin your right heel down for Parsvottanasana on the left side. Place both hands on either side of your left foot and straighten your left leg. Inhale fully into the back of your chest and belly. Spread your upper right leg and move your outer left hip back. Ground weight through your pelvis towards both feet. Exhale, melt your heart over your left leg. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Watch your breath support the opening of your spine as you balance. Now place your left hand on your hip and take your right hand onto a block or the floor on the outside of your front foot. Receive your breath and connect to the part of you that is observing. Press through your legs and draw your shins in toward the midline. Breathe deeply toward the back of your lungs and draw your left shoulder blade in toward your heart. As you exhale, twist from the right side of your belly toward the left. Feel the opening, then lift your left arm high. Reach the fingers up as you twist. Observe the quality of your breath as your sensations become more intense. Slowly unwind, place both hands on the floor, and step back to down dog. Step your right foot forward for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior Pose 3. Place your fingertips on the floor slightly in front of your foot. Inhale, create spaciousness in your upper body with breath as you step up onto your right leg. Exhale, lift your left leg to hip height. Lift your inner left thigh higher and move your outer right hip back. Take your arms buoyantly alongside your hips, palms down, and lengthen your spine as you extend your heart forward. Engage your lower belly and lift your abdomen up to further buoy your heart. Steady your breath to steady your balance. Place both hands on the floor, lower your left foot, and step back to downward dog. Step your left foot forward for the second side. Place your fingertips on the floor just in front of your foot. Inhale, shift your weight onto your left leg and open the space of your upper torso with your breath. Exhale, lift your right leg to the height of your hip. Lift your inner right thigh up and move the flesh of your outer left buttock back. Float your arms alongside your waist, palms facing down, and lengthen your spine. Draw up through your abdomen to help lift and open your chest. Extend your heart forward. Place both hands on the floor, lower your right foot to the floor, and step back to down dog. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale and lift your spine up to standing for your final standing balance, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, extended hand to big toe pose. Bring your right knee to your chest and take hold of the outside of your right foot. If it's difficult to extend your leg forward from here, loop a strap around the sole of your foot. Straighten your left leg firmly and send your right outer hip back. Move your inner thighs back and wide as you lengthen your tailbone down. Keep your heart vast. Exhale and straighten your right leg forward. If you're steady, swing your right leg out to the side and reach your left arm high. Breathe triumphantly as you stand in balance. Then bring your right leg back in towards center and release your foot to the floor. Draw your left knee to your chest and take hold of the outside of your left foot, or use the strap. Stand strongly on your right leg, work your left outer hip back. As you inhale, draw your inner thighs back and widen the backs of both legs. Lengthen down through your tailbone. Inhale fully, feel the expanse of your heart, and exhale, straighten your left leg forward. Find steadiness, then swing your left leg out to the side and reach your right arm up. Feel the freedom of standing strongly and connect with that inner power of presence as you remain focused on your breath. Then bring your left leg back in towards center and release your foot to the floor. To finish, you'll settle into Shavasana, corpse pose. Lie down on your back. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Feel the spaciousness there and in your body. Notice the slower pace of your breathing, the softness in the muscles of your face, the clarity in your mind. Release your efforts and rest in this receptive state.